American Football Australia Senior Flag Football National Championships continues in Blacktown International Sports Park. Welcome into Sydney, Western Sydney, where there is an air in this match, an air that has weight to it, heavy. Hangs the humidity and heavy the importance of these matches in day one of the Flag Football National Championships. All of these pool matches will help to determine who plays in the semi-finals and the finals tomorrow, Sunday, and who will get a chance to be crowned champion. Victoria playing New South Wales Sky Blues. Both these teams would love to go through to those finals. And it's the New South Wales Sky Blues on offense first. Their quarterback, Takairangi, launches downfield. Looking for Abby Martin, couldn't connect. Well covered by Meritiana Robinson. On debut for the Victorian women in defence. So Kiana Takairangi, 33 years old, 2 New South Wales caps, 1 for Australia. Has captained the Cook Islands in NRLW Pacific Championships and has played for the Parramatta Eels as well as the Roosters, Knights and the Cronulla Sharks. Here she is, forcing the first down for her Sky Blues through Mackenzie Richards. Richards also on debut for New South Wales. This is her very first time playing flag football, and it's her first time taking the field in a proper tournament at Nationals this weekend. How about that? Takairangi takes the high snap, delivers low, finds Chantel Stowers, who tries to put a step on but can't get around Nina Marie Antiola. So Takairangi. Long ball deep to the corner pylon and almost caught. Tapped down. Were tipped on the way through by Mia Ray Clifford, defending for the Victorian women. Well, Takairangi, in her first national tournament as quarterback, is impressing so far. The NRLW convert can sling it. Still looking long, can't run, has to throw, finds a receiver and all the way to the end zone, nearly. For Tamika Sutton, she stopped 1 yard short. Sutton, of course, a name that's been around the game for many years, 15 caps for Australia. Has played with the national team since 2023 and was at the World Championships in Finland 2 years ago. Takairangi comes under centre. Pitch pass forward to Tamika Sutton, and there's where the NRLW hands come in handy. Sutton with the first score of the game for the Sky Blues. For the point after touchdown. Sky Blues split in the end zone. Chantel Stowers has it. And she gets the extra point. It's good for New South Wales. They get all 7 on their first drive. So our first look here at Chloe Rafferty, quarterback for the Victorian women. Delivers a low ball at the 10-yard line to Denise, in fact, Samantha Kelly. Now, Chloe Rafferty, 26 years old, has played 8 years of professional cricket and currently playing football in the Victorian Football League for women. Has an arm on her, clearly. Delivers another rocket to Samantha Kelly, straight down the middle. 8 yards out from the first down marker. Motion in the backfield. Quarterback delivers. It's picked off. New South Wales have it. They can return it. Millie Elphick, 18-year-old on representative debut for New South Wales. Read that like a book and returned it almost to the house. Stopped short. 11 yards out from the end zone. This is her first flag competition ever. A trend that is becoming more and more common for these converts from other codes. Millie Effick, superstar already. There's one down the middle to Tamika Sutton. Rutakai Rangi back in at quarterback. New South Wales reset. 7 yards to the end zone. Takarangi has to take a high snap here. Tamika Sutton reaches out for a couple of extra yards, but the flag is pulled by Freya Hibbard. 2 yards out from the end zone. Third down. Short pass. Tamika Sutton pops it over the top. The basketball layup. It's good for Abby Martin on debut. Another sky blue. Making a name for herself at Nationals. First touchdown for Abby Martin. For the extra point, Takarangi. Looks for Chantel Stowers. Stowers has to be fast with the hands. She is. And reaches over the end zone for the extra point. The Sky Blues go up by 2 scores, 14-0 over Victoria. So the Victorian women now have 2 scores to climb back into this game. They step out of bounds there. Mia Ray Clifford, 39-year-old, one of the older members of the team who's played AFLW for Melbourne, Geelong and Fremantle, now turns her attention to flag football. Motion. Victoria deliver, and Olivia Manfrey has it. Fresh off her stint in college over in Kansas. Olivia Manfrey, the first female Australian to earn a full ride flag football scholarship to Southwestern College. Victoria looking for the end zone, tipped over and somehow caught by Emily Elkington. Well, they get out of jail free there, Victoria. That was tipped and looked like it should have been picked. Instead, Elkington gifted the ball within her clutches. And a first down for Victoria. As Rafferty continues this drive at quarterback. Blitz coming. Go get rid of it. Goes down the middle, reaching out for the end zone. She's stopped short. Is Samantha Kelly. Here's the motion. 1 yard out from the end zone, going for the back pylon. And Samantha Kelly climbs the ladder to receive it. Touchdown, Victoria. Many years of netball have prepared Samantha Kelly for that kind of move. Going up top to retrieve. 6 points on the board for Victoria. Rafferty wants a 7th. Great spiral. Too long, though, as Sam Kelly can't hold on to that one. So a little too long on the point after touchdown attempt, but Victoria leave with 6 points on that drive. Really important score as the New South Wales Sky Blues come back in on offense. And they have looked dominant so far with Kiana Takarangi cementing herself as a quarterback to watch. Long ball going deep, picked off. Victoria has picked off Takairangi. Meritiana Robinson has it in her hands. And she'll turn it over for the Victorians, 15 yards out from the end zone. Huge play. The kind of play that can change momentum and swing this game around. They're 8 points behind the Victorian Eagles. A touchdown and 2 extras gets them right back into this. Here's Rafferty. Has to sling it fast with the blitz coming. Can't connect with her receiver, Emily Elkington. You've got Manfrey for the handoff at a running back position. Manfrey trying to find a lane. 2 defenders rush up on her and ensure the tackle is made at the 15-yard line. It's Blisslove at centre. Rafferty at quarterback. Rafferty looking for the end zone. It's tipped. Blocked by Millie Elphick. On 4th down, Victoria fake the handoff to Manfrey. Goes long and it's picked off again. New South Wales defence have it. Billy Gwynn with the pick to turn things around for the Sky Blues. The Victorians cannot convert on their own pick. And the New South Wales Sky Blues force the turnover. They'll be happy to have not been scored on that drive. You must punish when you make a pick and a turnover like that. Missed opportunity. Takairangi back at quarterback finds Sutton, such a powerful, tall target in the middle of the field. Takairangi finds Stowers. Stowers trying to tiptoe around the defender. Gets to the 20. Double quarterback move, the lateral and back to Mia Ray Clifford, who gets 6 yards on that play. Clever. Takairangi comes under centre, fake the handoff. Instead, dumps it over the top to Stowers, who can stay in long enough to get a few extra yards. She'll be stopped 3 yards out from the end zone. On 3rd down, Takairangi No one coming at her. Instead, she shoots for the goal and gets there. Caught by Abby Martin. A second touchdown of the day. On debut, what a debut she's having, Abby Martin, in her very first flag tournament. 2 touchdowns in the first half. Here's Takarangi for the extra point. It's good. The sidearm sling to Samantha Colvin. Sky Blues go up 21-6 over Victoria. Here's a running play for Victoria. Very fast is Emily Elkington, who can turn the Jets on down that corner. Down the sideline, she stepped out of bounds at the 18-yard line, 7 yards shy of the first down. Faked handoff to 2. Threw it down the middle to Bliss Love, and the flag pulled by Millie Elphick. Elkington in motion. Manfrey has it with the handoff. She'll get past halfway. That gets a fresh set of downs. Fake 2 handoff, and it's too long for Bliss Love. Incomplete. Over the top. And Kelly has it for a few yards gained. These are the short chunk yards that they need, but they also need to get some more distance than this. At least 7 yards per play is usually about the aiming mark. 3rd down, and they are 18 yards out from the end zone. This time the handoff is good. She can really turn the Jets on when she wants, can Emily Elkington. The acceleration, unrivaled. Elkington in motion again. No handoff. Instead, down the middle, the check down, no good. Picked off by New South Wales, Sophie DeAngelis. She's new to the sport. She is a convert from the rowing team of Harvard University. And DeAngelis has hands the best of the best. An easy pick for DeAngelis. Another turnover by the defense. So Takarangi back in the quarterback. Samantha Colvin with the reception. Less than 1 minute to go in this first half. Sutton, double quarterback move to Takarangi to run. Here she shows off her NRLW skills. Gets the first down. Quick timeout by New South Wales to talk things over as we approach half-time. Sun just trying to peek out here at Blacktown International Sports Park. And Kiana Takarangi trying to poke a hole in the defence of Victoria. She steps in to throw. Oh, it's tipped over the hands of Muratana Robinson. Muratiana almost had it. Takarangi was searching for Stowers, who was on a route deep into the end zone, tearing up the turf on her way through. Just couldn't quite get to her. Second and goal. Sutton, pitch pass forward. Finds Martin. Martin can swivel the hips for a couple of extra yards. 17 yards out from the end zone. They want to spot it a little more generously. 16 yards out. Here's Takarangi. Steps in to throw. This one's going long, and this can nearly be caught. Chantel Stowers has been battling with Muratiana Robinson all day. That time, Robinson got a really important fingertip to the ball and prevented the touchdown. So that's the final play of the half. New South Wales Sky Blues lead 21-6 over Victoria in this match on field one of day one of the AFA Senior Flag Football Nationals. Second half coming up after a short break. Stay with us on field one. Victorian women take on the New South Wales Sky Blue women in a match that feels very important to determine tomorrow's results. All of these teams are battling it out for positions in the knockout finals, semi-finals and finals tomorrow, Sunday, at Blacktown International Sports Park. This is day one of the National Flag Football Championships. You can feel the tension crackling in the air as the sun begins to peek out on the field here. Victoria chase down the New South Wales Sky Blues. They will start on offense, the Victorians, led by their quarterback, Chloe Rafferty, who was impressed so far, but really struggled against the brilliant defence of the New South Wales Sky Blue women. The Victorians, they bring plenty of speed and skill and plenty of weapons, including Olivia Manfrey, one of the superstars of the Australian national team. But they are up against some new young blood of New South Wales who are stamping their mark on this game. They are presenting names to remember in some of their first tournaments, the Sky Blues. And they are ahead by 2 scores. The dump off nearly didn't work. Olivia Manfrey had to stop and slow down, unable to get the acceleration she would have liked. Such a big game performer. The elite VFLW player represents Essendon Football Club and also plays on a flag football scholarship in Kansas at Southwestern College. Here's Rafferty. Spiral down the middle, can't find Bliss Love, her centre.
27. Hey, Bliss, open.
Third down for the Victorians. Trips right, through receivers go to the right. Oh, it's caught and bobbled, then dropped by Emily Elkington. It was in her hands. She had it in her gloves, the 21-year-old. Has played AFLW in Perth for the West Coast Eagles and now playing VFLW for Carlton. Wears the same colours, actually, for Carlton. It's her first year of flag, and she has shown her acceleration and athleticism. So here's fourth down. Sidearm to Bliss Love. She's caught and tackled by Katrina Lee, who drops the flag. They'll have a turnover on downs, the New South Wales Sky Blues. Their defence stands tall once more. So Kiana Takarangi has captained the Cook Islands in their NRLW Pacific Championships. And she's played NRLW for a handful of clubs. She is now quarterbacking for New South Wales Sky Blues. Of course, the New South Wales teams, there are 2 of them. There's so much depth in this state. They have the Sky Blues and the Navy Blues. We saw the Navy Blues go down to Queensland earlier today on field 1. Sky Blues look like they're going to secure a win unless something goes drastically wrong here in the second half against Victoria. They are both coached, both teams, by Blake Jones, a mastermind of football in New South Wales circles. More than 8 years of experience coaching women's football. Third down. Takarangi has Stowers running across the field. Gets to her 3 yards out from the first down marker. Oh, the sideways snap by Colvin was no good. She tried to get it to Tamika Sutton. On fourth down, that is not what they need, the Sky Blues. Uncharacteristic error cropping up. Colvin in her first flag tournament for New South Wales. She's on debut. A Kiwi coming over from Christchurch. That's one she'd like to get back. Victoria called to go. The play clock is ticking. They have 25 seconds to get this play off. To snap and ball. It's Manfrey at centre. Rafferty at quarterback. Motion from Courtney Jones. Rafferty steps back to throw and finds Jones. Jones can turn around one defender. And she's stopped at the 20. High snap, Rafferty reels it in. And a nice check down play to Antiola. Nina Antiola at the 20. They enter into their offensive half. 20 yards out from the end zone. Playing with a bit of tempo now, the Victorian Eagles. Rafferty has to evade the blitz. Gets down the middle to Antiola. Antiola has her flag pulled by Katrina Lee. It's really good defense by the Sky Blues rushing up on the runner. Rafferty steps back to throw and steps into this one. Oh, there was contact in the end zone. Bobbled and nearly caught for a touchdown by Samantha Kelly. She had a fair piece of it, Kelly. Just couldn't hold on. Has to make its way safely to ground. So here's Rafferty again, wobbling ball. Runner has plenty of defenders coming up on her. That's Courtney Jones, who stopped 1 yard shy of the end zone. Fourth down, 1 yard to go to the end zone. Rafferty, long ball deep. And who else do you trust to take the touchdown in a clutch moment? Olivia Manfrey, a clutch player when you need her most. Manfrey gets the 6, and Victoria want to go for 2. They take it to the 10-yard line for the extra point attempt. To make it a one-score game. Manfrey goes up again. There was contact, but no matter, because she took the catch cleanly. A little push in the back. Olivia Manfrey has no worries about that, though. She's an AFL convert and knows exactly how to deal with contact in the air. Brings down the touchdown and the point after touchdown. So Victoria make it a one-score game. They are 8 points apart. 1 touchdown and a 2-point conversion brings them right back level with New South Wales Sky Blues. As the second half continues, pressure now on Takairangi to continue the drive and lead New South Wales to a win. Abby Martin tries to flip the hips, can't get around the defender. Takarangi launches, delivers to Stowers, who tries the spin move. Tackle made by Nia Maria Antiola. Played for the Philippines in the China ITHAF Asia Oceania tournament in 2025. She's been playing flag for 4 years now. On third down, Takarangi check down to Tamika Sutton. They need 7 yards on this next play. Seven yards to first down. Sutton, double quarterback move. Takarangi running forward, reaching out for the end zone. In fact, for the halfway zone. Conversation is being had between the referees about whether the ball crossed the plane of halfway. I think they're going to give it to her. Well, no, they won't. The offense goes off to the sideline and defense for New South Wales comes on. No score on the drive. Victorian defense backing up what their offense is doing. Chloe Rafferty, the quarterback for Victoria. What can she bring up here? Courtney Jones receives and tries to get down the sideline for some extra yardage. Motion, snap to Rafferty. Here comes the blitz. Got to get rid of it. Right sidearm to Courtney Jones. Gets the first down and some. Rafferty steps back to throw, delivers down the middle. Kelly runs into a crowd. The flag pulled by Sophie DeAngelis at the 7-yard line. Rafferty, 2 blitzes coming. She goes over their head for the check down. And the check down is a touchdown for Victoria. Mia Ray Clifford secures the 6 for the Victorians. And now they are going for 2. They want to tie up this game with the Sky Blues. 2 points brings them level. Blitz coming. Rafferty, a wobbling ball. It's too high and messy to bring down. Courtney Jones can't grab it. So they remain in a deficit, this time just 2-point deficit. Victoria trail New South Wales 19-21. Sky Blues back to offense. Takarangi really wants to score on this drive as Tamika Sutton makes the first reception. Time ticking down on the second half. Takarangi finds Samantha Colvin. Colvin a couple of extra yards. They are not getting enough yards on each play, New South Wales. They are being stifled by the Victorian women. Need some more chunks on each drive. No one coming at Takarangi. She goes over the top and she finds the safe pair of hands into Tamika Sutton. First down, New South Wales.
She's the last one around the bend. You've got to chase out.
High snap, Takairangi shoots a rocket downfield and threads the needle to find Abby Martin. Absolute bullet. Martin holds on. 6 yards out from the end zone. Takairangi for the Sky Blues. Oh, tried to find Tamika Sutton. And it was in her breadbasket, but Mia Ray Clifford might have got a touch on it on the way through. Enough distraction for sure to prevent Sutton from catching that. No matter, it is third down. The Sky Blues rallying on this offensive drive after two offensive battering rams by the Victorians. Here's Takairangi. Bobbled and dropped. And a flag on the play. Contact on Victoria called, defensive penalty. They will move the ball half the distance to the goal and they'll get a fresh set of downs here, the Sky Blues. What a gift. After they've struggled in the last two offensive drives. Takairangi has an opportunity to set up her team for a win. She comes under centre. Motion, nearly hands off to Stowers. Pitch pass forward and it is good for the New South Wales Sky Blues. Mackenzie Richards. Touchdown. In fact, it is Samantha Colvin with that touchdown. Apologies. But the score is good, and that's what matters. The Sky Blues go up again, 27-19. And for the extra point, can they put the exclamation mark on it? Batted away, nearly caught by Stowers. Victorian defense is good. And what an arm wrestle we have for the final moments of this second half. Victoria trailed by 8. That's a one-score game, 1 touchdown and 2 extra points. They've done it before. They can come back from an 8-point deficit. Here's Rafferty. Blitz coming. Gets rid of it in time. Finds Courtney Jones. Playing with tempo now, Victoria. They know what's on the line here. Manfrey with the reception. She's stopped after halfway. They get the first down, the Victorians. Rafferty to the right side. There's a flag on the play back where the quarterback is and a player writhing on the ground from Victoria. It looks like Bliss Love, their centre, their veteran player. She's going to go off and have a substitute come in. Looks like she took a knock to the back, Bliss Love. Meanwhile, the referees are discussing what that yellow flag means. So after a long conversation, the referees march back the Victorians into their own half, and a beautiful ball is delivered by Rafferty to Manfrey. Spiral of your dreams. Olivia Manfrey catches that with ease. They're 18 yards out from the end zone. Victoria still chasing this game. Rafferty, quick ball out to the sideline. Finds Rachel Rogers. In fact, she finds Courtney Jones. Jones wants to play with tempo. They all do, the Victorians. Rafferty eyeing the end zone and finding but missing Manfrey. As New South Wales defence get a hand in an important one. Manfrey snapping to Rafferty. Rafferty delivering to the end zone for the touchdown. Nina Marie Antiola secures the 6 for Victoria. So they talk things over, the Victorians. They know they need the 2 to even it up. 4 seconds remain on the game clock. This is it, all or nothing. To tie it up and to send it to extra time. They need 2. The Victorians, Rafferty has to put the team on her back. Delivered, but not caught. New South Wales defence are in the way. And New South Wales prevent the score that could have levelled things up. They protect their lead. Sophie DeAngelis with an all-important left paw. We'll see the Sky Blues take home a win, a gritty one, in this arm wrestle of a match between their southern rivals. We thought it was in the bag for New South Wales Sky Blues when they were 2 scores up, but Victoria just kept clawing back. They kept the door open, allowing Chloe Rafferty to drive the field each time. 2 points the difference in the end in a game where Victoria had the opportunity to bring it right back and to go into extra time. The New South Wales Sky Blues just hold on by the tips of their fingers. A brilliant game, fascinating to watch, and just part of the fun and the action we have all weekend here at Blacktown International Sports Park for the American Football Australia Senior Flag Nationals. They continue, one more game after this, and then Championship Sunday tomorrow starts at 9 a.m. My name's Kate Orman. It's been a pleasure bringing you the action from Field 1. Stay with us for one more game, and I'll be back tomorrow. I will not be on this second game later, but I will be back tomorrow, and we cannot wait to bring you all the coverage from Championship Sunday. Until then, have a great afternoon.